Using Sage HRMS for employee data management will give you peace of mind knowing that you have all of your employee information at your fingertips and that you have the right tools to keep you up to date and in compliance. To start, Sage HRMS provides extensive data collection capabilities. This includes everything from basic demographic information to the job statuses, events and notes for tracking things like awards, performance improvement plans, certifications, performance review, notes, and so forth. You can even upload attachments to the employee's record, so things that you'd normally stick in their paper file, you can scan and attach to the employee record and open it right from within the Sage HRMS. There's also full job and pay tracking, so everything about the employee's current job and pay is available. We can see what their status is, where they are in the organization, are they exempt or non-exempt? We can see who they report to, and any changes that are made to their record are kept within the job history. We can set up insurance and savings benefits to match the calculations required by your carriers, so you always have insight into the employee's independent premiums, the employee contributions, and the employer contributions, as well as the dependents and beneficiaries that are covered under each plan. For time off tracking, you can set up an unlimited number of time off plans for any type of time off you'd like, such as PTO, vacation, holiday, FMLA, illness, and so forth. You can set up seniority levels so that as the employee reaches the next level, they'll automatically start accruing at the higher rate. If there are things that you need to track for your business or your industry that Sage HRMS does not include, you can create an unlimited number of custom pages to track that information. So things such as company property, if you loan out laptops or cell phones, you can create a page that will track the information that's important to you and decide whether that information is a date field, is it a drop-down field with the values that are included for that, is it a calculation, a yes/no button. You get to decide what it looks like. And then as you create that page, that now becomes a permanent part of the database. So any data that you put into these fields for each employee will now be available for custom reporting. Speaking of reporting, if we move over into the reports, Sage HRMS comes with a pretty extensive library of standard reports. Everything from compensation reports, salary history, salary analysis reporting, to the standard compliance reporting of EEO, leave and FMLA reports, OSHA and safety reporting, benefit reports. We also have a query tool so that any data within the HR system can be easily accessed and pulled into a report. So I can add any number of queries that I'd like, and the information is all in plain English, so I don't have to be a programmer to be able to do this. I simply need to name my report. I'm going to call this one training for the custom training that I'm tracking. I can see I can pull in some demographic information or some basic job information. I can also choose from the other secondary screens within HR, or I can choose one of the custom pages that I've created. So I'm going to choose my training record, and then I'm presented with a list of fields that I can pick from, either the standard demographic fields or, as indicated with 2 asterisks, the custom fields. So I'm going to pull in some of the information that exists within the HRMS demographic, such as the last name. I want this to be last name, first name, and then middle. And then I'm also going to pull in some of those custom fields. So the training action ID, whether it's completed, and then I also want to pull in the expiration date because I'm going to track when those are expired, and the action status. I click OK. I can now group these fields. I'm going to group them by employee. I can sort them. So I can choose how I want them to be displayed. I'm going to sort them by the expiration date. I can filter them, so if I want to see only a certain group of employees, I can choose that here. I'm going to choose the employee status code. Exactly matches, A for active. Once I've filtered it, I can decide what my output's going to be, whether it's Excel, a Word doc. I can view the data on screen, or I can run the query. So it's as simple as that to get the information out of the system that you've put in. The queries are now there for use over and over again. Sage HRMS also comes with a really cool feature called alerts. With this, you can let the system do the work for you by monitoring for things like certifications that are about to expire, an employee returning from leave of absence, I-9 re-verifications, and you'll have the system notify the right person or people via text or email when something requires their attention. So in this instance, I have an email reminder sent to the employee that their bloodborne pathogen certification is expiring, gives them access to the continuing education policy and links to manage their training and see what their tuition reimbursement policy is. So you can customize any of these notification emails that are sent to your staff. You can also create custom workflows for new hire or termination processes so everybody knows what's required of them and you can rest assured that no steps are missed. With the fully integrated payroll processing, you're in control of your payroll from start to finish. And that includes everything from creating your own ACH file for direct deposits, custom GL reporting, and built-in state and federal tax forms, along with year-end reporting for W-2s and 1094, 1095 reporting. There's also options available for integrated time and attendance and automated garnishment calculations. Employees in today's world expect to have the information they want at their fingertips, so why not give it to them? When you use Employee and Manager Self-Service in conjunction with Sage HRMS and Payroll, you provide them with up-to-the-minute information and empower them to find the information they need when they need it. You can give them access to view pay stubs on screen or print them. They can see the benefits that they're enrolled in. You can also upload company-specific documents such as your employee handbook or other training materials that they might need to access. Allow them to make changes to basic demographic information or emergency contacts. You can also add links to other websites such as benefit providers or business travel sites and give access to other web-based programs using single sign-on capabilities. Customize your employee and manager experience even further by providing access to online open enrollments and life events. Add an option for employees and managers to fill out online paperless forms, things like change requests, salary increases, onboarding paperwork, performance reviews, for example. Or give them access to online training, where they're able to review their required training, enroll in classes, track their tuition reimbursement, and continuing education. By eliminating your manual processes and providing your employees and managers with access to information, you can reduce the amount of time you spend on day-to-day administration and start concentrating on other company initiatives that are important to you.